Ever been in a place that just feels off? Like you've been there before, even when you know you haven't? For most of us, it's just a weird feeling, a bit of déjà vu. But for AVDOL, a man whose life was a roadmap of countless cities and endless horizons, this feeling was about to become a terrifying reality. Today, we're diving into a story of mind-bending horror, where the laws of space and time crumble within the four walls of a seemingly ordinary hotel. Our story begins, as many do, with a traveler checking into a hotel. AVDOL, a figure of quiet confidence, his physique a testament to a life lived on the move, steps into the hallway. The air is thick with a low, monotonous hum of fluorescent lights. The carpet is a sea of repeating geometric patterns, a dizzying, endless brown and beige. The walls are lined with identical doors, each a clone of the last. It's sterile, impersonal, and deeply unsettling. AVDOL walks, his footsteps muffled by the thick carpet, heading for his room. He passes a door, then another, takes a turn at the end of the corridor, and finds himself right back where he started. The same ice machine, the same potted plant. Confusion flickers across his face. He's a man who has navigated treacherous deserts and chaotic cityscapes with nothing but his instincts. A simple hotel hallway shouldn't be a challenge. He tries again. This time, he walks with more purpose, his eyes scanning every detail. Left, right, another left. The result is the same. He's back at the starting point. The initial confidence drains from his face, replaced by a focused, analytical frown. This isn't a mistake, it's a trap. A perfectly constructed loop. The hallway is a Mobius strip of architecture, and he's caught in its infinite twist. The sterile environment, once just bland, now feels oppressive, malevolent. The fluorescent hum isn't just background noise anymore. It's a mocking laugh. He can feel the walls closing in, not physically, but psychologically. The world he knows, a world of clear paths and logical destinations, has been erased. Here, every step forward is a step back. AVDOL isn't one to panic. Years of facing the unknown have honed his mind into a sharp weapon. If the rules of space are broken, he'll just have to write new ones. He pulls a small piece of chalk from his pocket, a simple tool for a complex problem. He draws a large, deliberate X on the wall next to the first door he passes. He walks the length of the hall, makes the same sequence of turns, and arrives back at the beginning. He looks at the wall. The chalk mark is gone. The wall is pristine, as if his desperate attempt to leave a trace had been swallowed by the building itself. He tries again, this time scratching the chalk deeper into the paint. He runs the loop, his heart pounding against his ribs, not from exertion, but from a rising dread. He arrives back. The wall is clean. The sound of his own chalk scratching into the surface echoes in his memory, a ghost of an action with no consequence. The loop is perfect. It doesn't just reset his position. It resets reality itself. His frustration mounts. He begins to run, a desperate, frantic sprint through the endless corridor. The camera follows him, a dizzying, repetitive motion that mirrors his own futile journey. We see his expression shift from controlled calculation to a mask of frantic intensity. The world blurs into a smear of beige walls and patterned carpet. Each turn, each identical door, is a hammer blow to his sanity. He's a rat in a maze designed by a mad god, a maze that rebuilds itself behind him with every step. The air grows thin, the oppressive silence broken only by his ragged breaths and the pounding of his feet. But no matter how fast he runs, no matter which direction he chooses, the outcome is always the same. He's back at the start, gasping for air, staring down the same impossible hallway. He stops. The running is pointless. Brute force has failed. Logic has failed. He needs a different approach. He slows his breathing, forcing a calm he doesn't feel. His journey has taught him one crucial lesson. Every puzzle, no matter how impossible it seems, has a flaw. Every system has a glitch. He must stop trying to fight the loop and start observing it. He begins to walk again, but this time his pace is slow, methodical. His eyes are no longer just looking. They are dissecting. He scrutinizes every inch of the wall, every fiber in the carpet, every reflection in the brass door handles. He's looking for the seam in this seamless reality. He passes a door, then another. His senses are heightened to a razor's edge. He's not just looking for something that's there. He's looking for something that asterisk shouldn't asterisk be there. Or rather, something that asterisk should asterisk be gone, but isn't. He ignores the disorienting nature of the loop, focusing his entire being on this one task. It's a battle of perception against a hostile, living architecture. And then he sees it. It's so small, so insignificant, that he almost missed it. On the third door from the corner, near the doorknob, is a tiny scratch. It's barely a whisper on the wood grain finish. He's seen it before, on a previous pass. He remembers the specific way it catches the flat, sterile light. But that's the key. He asterisk remembers asterisk it. The chalk marks vanished. The scuffs from his desperate running disappeared. But this one, single, almost invisible scratch remains. It's the flaw, the glitch in the matrix. The one element in this entire purgatorial hallway that the loop fails to reset. It's a permanent mark in a world of transient realities. A wave of triumph, cold and sharp, cuts through his fear. He's found the key. The exit must be through this door. This is the way out. But as he reaches for the handle, a new realization dawns on him. A trap so perfect wouldn't have such an obvious solution. A door is an invitation. An exit is a promise. And this place? It makes no promises. It only deceives. To open the door would be to play by the trap's rules. And AVDOL has never been one to play by anyone's rules but his own. His hand drops from the doorknob. A slow, defiant smile spreads across his face. He understands now. The exit isn't a door you walk through. It's a wall you break down. The scratch isn't pointing to the exit. It's pointing to the weak spot. With a surge of adrenaline and defiance, he turns away from the door. He strikes a dramatic, powerful pose, a silhouette of pure resolve against the oppressive beige. His body tenses, gathering all his strength, all his frustration, all his will to survive into a single point. He doesn't punch the door. He turns and drives his fist into the wall right beside it. The plaster explodes inward. The sound is a cannon shot in a suffocating silence, a visceral act of rebellion against the sterile order. It's not a calculated move. It's a primal scream made solid. He rips and tears at the hole, pulling away chunks of drywall and splintered wood. The monotonous hum of the lights seems to falter, as if the building itself is recoiling in shock. Behind the facade of the hallway, there is nothing but pure, absolute darkness. An empty void. It's not an escape to safety. It's a leap into a greater unknown. But it's an unknown of his own making. Without a moment's hesitation, AVDOL climbs through the jagged, man-made hole, leaving the endless, repeating hallway behind and disappearing into the cold, silent dark. The story doesn't end with an answer, but with a choice: to be a prisoner in a known hell, or to be free in an unknown abyss. What do you think awaited him on the other side? A way back to reality, or just a new, even stranger prison? This kind of existential, mind-bending horror forces us to question the very nature of our reality. It's a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not creatures with claws and teeth, but the very spaces we inhabit. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy diving into the deep, dark corners of fiction, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the unknown. We'll see you next time.